Welcome back again to the console gaffer Dagenham Redbridge save, and it is upon us. We have finally moved into the new stadium, the John Still Arena, 36,698 seater capacity, and the first game that we're going to be playing in the stadium is a home game against Brentford in the Premier League. So, sellout expected. Capacity crowd of 36,698. It is expected for the Premier League clash on the Saturday. Dagenham Redbridge owner is hopeful that it would be a spectacle for everyone. The average attendance last season for the Daggers was 11,250. So far this season, well, we've only played one home game. I think it was a 2-2 draw with City, but we'll get in with that. The Daggers have 20th best average attendance, but I think that will go up this season because we've added so much more capacity to the stadium. So if we look at the facilities now, at the new stadium, we have got 36,698 all-seater stadium, the John Still Arena. Undersoil heating, yes. There's no roof. It's got a grass surface. Pitch condition is absolutely perfect. Corporate facilities, excellent. Great training facilities now at the Sports and Social Club in Romford. But it's the below average youth facilities that we need to try and get up. We've got good coaching and good youth recruitment. It's just the youth facilities are poor, and I don't see any way to actually improve them. So we're here, and we'll just quickly go through the transfer window of who we have signed. So towards the end of last season, we brought in Santiago Beron, who is an attacking midfield player, Argentinian. As you can see, good attributes. He's a model citizen, which is always good for the club. Good strength, pace, and all that. His mentals are very, very good. Leadership and positioning could be better, but good player, good technical ability as well. And all technicals are where they need to be to fit in to our team. He's only 23 years old as well. We also purchased Tobias Christensen, who is injured. So 19-year-old central defender stroke midfielder. He's coming back next week. We purchased him for £30 million from Feyenoord, and already wonder kid, but he'll be an elite centre back as well. He's only 19. He's already got 15 Danish caps. He can play anywhere in the central defence, CDM, and also central midfield. So could be somebody to look forward to putting in there if we get any injuries as the season goes on. Again, first touch is good. Technique is very, very good. He's 6'2". His physicals are all great. His mental attributes are all good. Just teamwork, leadership, and flair. Flair potentially for the midfield is what we need him to improve on. But he's only young. He's 19. I'm sure he will improve as it goes on. So those were the two that came in. Going out, Eduardo Fernandez, he was sold for £17.75 million, and Hian Fatih to Galatasaray was sold for £12 million as well. Then we get for the 1st of July, Thiago Girado, again, central defender. We got him for free from Stuttgart, no-brainer. He can play right back, he can play right central defence, good player, good technicals. Again, his mental attributes are all top rating. And his physical attributes are top class as well. So it's just first touch and finishing. It's not good. It's not great, but 25 years old, Brazilian international, got him for free, already £89 million. So again, if it's a case of bring some in for free, sell them on. If they don't make it, that's just the model. Kevin Lima, Benfica, another free transfer, another attacking midfield player as we kind of flip between three in the middle with two in the middle and one pushing further forward. So he'll fit that bill nicely. Good finishing, good composure, good technique, good, very, very good flair, good decision making. So for a free transfer coming from Benfica, it's a no-brainer for me. Kevin Lima. Then we signed Jose Manuel Oliva, goalkeeper, 21 years old. Again, free transfer. Potential ability is nearly up at 4 stars. 6'2". I'm sure he'll get a few games coming this season. But again, 21 years old, no-brainer. We then signed Miko Bada, striker, German striker from where we seem to get a lot of good talent. Spain, lower leagues, Barcelona B this time. Again, another free transfer. Finishing is 18, composure is 13, off the ball is 13, and his physicals are pretty good. So he's only 20, couldn't possibly loan him out this season, but we'll see what happens. Then we brought in John Ugarte from Barcelona on loan. Again, 21-year-old striker. Finishing 16, composure 16, work rate's not great, but again, agility is good, balance is good. I think he'll be a good backup. We have got a clause in the contract to sign him for £70 million, but we'll just see how he gets on. And the one we've really spent money on in this window so far is Paulo Sergio from Eintracht Frankfurt. Now, can I just say what a player this lad is going to be? He's 24, 13 Brazil caps, 4 Brazil goals already. Current ability 4 stars, potential ability 5.5 stars. Deep line playmaker, attacking midfield player, central midfield player, channel midfielder, excellent. Good enough finishing, good enough composure. Techniques, excellent. Passing is very, very good. You can see he's got good flair, great decision making, bravery, anticipation's all there. Balance, absolutely fantastic. Did we pay over the odds? Possibly. But he's only been at Frankfurt for 2 seasons. We've taken him for £89 million, 24-year-old midfield player. So that's the signings that we've brought in. We've let go. So Imra, he was already away. Robinho was already away as part of their loan deals from last season. We've sold Muzakitis, which is why we brought in Paulo Sergio, because Muzakitis wanted to go. We got offered some decent money for him, bought him for 28.5, sold him for 46. I think it's the right age for us to sell him. Would I like to have kept him? Of course, he's a world-class midfield player, and he's done very, very well for us, helping us win 2 Premier League titles and a Champions League. But he's a record sale now at the club. So Muzakitis is gone, and the rest has just been loans. Right, so now we've got that out of the way, we'll go to the calendar and just a quick update of the start of the season, of where we have been. So friendly games, banging in the goals. Then we played Arsenal in the English Community Shield, and we beat them on penalty kicks. So that's our second Charity Shield. We have won. Another one in the bag. Then the first game of the season was our last game of the season against Manchester City at the Victoria Road Stadium. As last season we played Blackburn Rovers, and we thought that was going to be the last game ever at the Victoria Road Stadium. But it turned out to be the 2-2 draw against Manchester City. That was the last game of the season, and it was Stevenson and Haaland for City, and Beron scoring on his home debut, and an own goal by Gvardiol in that game. We then just followed that up there with a 3-1 victory away from home to Fulham. Paulo Sergio scoring, Munoz scoring, and Kalala scoring in the first half after Gary Pollock equalised to make it 1-1. We'd done the business, and it was a quite comfortable game. So, now we've done that, we are finally at home in front of the new stadium, the John Still Arena, First ever game at the John Still Arena for the Daggers, the new 36,000 seater stadium. So let us get into the team who we're going to pick to take us in to this new stadium, this new chapter in the Dagenham Redbridge career. So fixture-wise, elsewhere before we play, Manchester United and City drew 1-1, Villa won 3-1, Leicester lost 3-1 to Bournemouth, Liverpool 2-1 against West Ham, Arsenal lost to Forest, Newcastle won 3-2 against Watford, and Spurs lost to Fulham 2-0. And now it is our turn. The first game at the John Still Arena. Let's go and pick the team. So we've only really got Christensen, who is injured, and Emmanuel Amenga, who is also injured. And can I just say, I think his career is done. He's gone about for 2 to 3 months now. He's already 33. He's already suffered an ACL injury. He is wanted on loan, but the transfer window shuts, I think, in game tomorrow. So I honestly do not believe he will be going anywhere. But first game of the new season in our new stadium against Brentford, the John Still Arena. Team-wise, I think we're just going to go with what we've done against Fulham. Jason's going to continue. Sangari's going to play. I gave Olivia a game, but I'm going to bring Fernandez back in goals. Yep, that's what we're going to go with, and let's get involved and see if we can win our first ever home game at the new John Still Arena. And here it is, the new stadium. Players out warming up. Lovely. 36,000 Daggers fans in the stadium compared to 11,250 like we had last season. We're hoping again for a good fast start to this game and a victory. As the teams come out the tunnel for the first time here at the John Still Arena. Come on, the Daggers. The champions. Writing a new chapter again here in front of their new stadium. 36,000. And we're underway. Brentford get us underway here in this historic moment in Dagenham Redbridge's history. It's Brentford now with the ball. Amas has the ball out wide. Good tackle from Sangari. Filipao picks it up now, the Brazilian. Coming forward, gives it to Barima Baldi. Back to Filipao. Good ball to Baldi again. To Sangari. He's at the edge of the box, gives it to Sergio. Back to the Cats. Just over the bar. And Brentford again coming forward. Kalala has been beaten there. Headed out. Now Baldi now. Can he counter-attack? Baldi driving forward. Checks back. Clips the ball inside to Paulo Sergio. Great first touch. Gives it to the captain Kalala. Sergio. Jason. Back to the Cat again. He's driving into the penalty at the Cat. You don't save those. And Nathan the Cat has scored the first ever goal at the new stadium. And it was a wonderful strike. Good football. Paulo Sergio gave the ball out to Kalala. Sergio flicked to Jason. Jason back to the Cat. Good first touch. Second touch sets himself. He comes to the edge of the box and he drills it into the back of the net. Dagenham Redbridge 1, Brentford 0. Vandenberg now. Poku has it. Kalala trying to go in. It's cleared away. Melendez picks it up easy to Jason. Inside to Kalala. Paulo Sergio. Back to Kalala. Back to Paulo Sergio. Great 1-2. Kalala's in the penalty area. He goes down. Ref says play on. And Munoz nearly scored. Still Dagenham Redbridge 1, Brentford 0. All thrown out again to Poku. Forward it goes. It should be easily for Fernandez, the goalkeeper. Gives it to Melendez. Paulo Sergio, the cat, the goal scorer. Filipao. Inside to Munoz. He's driving in on goal. Munoz, he's beating his man. He's in the penalty area. Juan Luis Munoz gets in on the act. And he scores his first goal for Dagenham and Redbridge at the new stadium. Paulo Sergio to the cat. Inside to Filipao, who beats his man, gives it to Munoz, and you don't want him running on goal. Easily past the defender. And good finish. Mullins got a hand to it. Couldn't keep it out. It's 2-0 here. And that is half time here in the first game at the new John Still Arena. Dagenham Redbridge 2, Brentford 0. Jason laying it on for the cat, and then Filipao for Munoz, making it 2-0 for the Daggers. As you can see, it's been pretty comfortable. Pretty comfortable indeed. 57% possession, 13 shots, 5 of which are on target, an XG of 153. We have been the better side. Let's just keep this going in the second half. We will go pleased. And I don't really think we're going to change much at the moment. Don't think we'll change much at the moment. We're playing okay in general. In fact, maybe bring Erivaldo on for Sangari. Right back, and we'll go with that. As Munoz gets us underway for the second half. I think we'll make another couple of changes. I think Rooney will come on for Kalala and Miranda for Balde. And Beron will come on for Paulo Sergio. As 65 minutes gone now, it's Miranda with the corner, floated into the penalty area. It's broken to the substitute, Santiago Beron. It's got to be one of his first touches of the match. Corner comes in from Miranda. And Melendez is it who gets up, nods it back across, and Beron tucks it away nicely. It's Dagenham Redbridge 3, Brentford 0. Mason now gives the ball to Rooney. Delivers. Nichols gets in away. The cat will pick it back up. Miranda. Back to Erivaldo. To the cat. Erivaldo again. Great football. Miranda. Good tackle, but Erivaldo's onto it. Gives it back to Miranda. Checks back again. And it goes to Filipao. Edge of the box to the cat. What a strike. It's his second of the match. It's the Daggers' fourth. And it's 4-0 here in the John Still Arena. What a first match Filipao just laying it back, and Decat, lots of time, takes his touch, and a hard and low strike into the bottom corner. It is 4-0 now. Game over. And at that, we're going to bring Ugarte on for Munoz for the last 20 minutes of the game. Hogan now for Brentford. A clean sheet on our first ever game at the John Still Arena would be fantastic. So we don't want to give anything away, because we've been excellent in this first 85 minutes up till now. Van der Berg, Poku, and it goes to Altman. Thielman over the top, looking for Altman, was switched off a bit here. And we have conceded a goal. Altman with the goal, just completely switched off. And the goal is good. It's 4-1. Thielman, lovely ball. We did not track the runner. As Silva's playing him onside, and Altman, good finish. 4-1. And we're into the 93rd as Brentford are coming forward again. Good tackle. Smashed away. Header back. Van der Berg. Filipao. De Beron. To Jason. Rooney. Jason now. Melendez. Coming forward with the ball. Gives it to Filipao again. Lovely switch of play out wide to Miranda. And Miranda, he's come inside. Miranda going to have a shot. Oh, wow. Top corner. Pick that one out. The Daggers are 5-1 up here. And what a performance on the first game at the John Still Arena. 36,000 fans have been treated to an absolute fantastic performance by the Daggers. And Filipao, I think that's his third assist of the match, giving the ball out wide, and Miranda's got one thing in his mind. Comes inside and smacks it in the top corner. 5-1 here. What a game. And there it is, here. I'm going to say it again. In the first ever game at the John Still Arena. Dagenham Redbridge 5. Brentford 1. Fantastic performance from the Daggers. Fantastic victory. And that fires us to second in the table after 3 matches with 2 victories and a draw against Manchester City. The Cat with a double. Munoz scoring, Beron coming from the bench and scoring, and Miranda also scoring. But star man for me, Filipao, fantastic with 3 assists. Great performance by the lads, and if that's anything to go by, we will be turning the John Still Arena into an absolute fortress. So there it is. After 3 matches, we find ourselves into second position. 2 wins and a draw. Liverpool top with 3 wins out of 3. Miranda's picked up a knock late on in the match. It's going about for about a week. I think we could just about manage for that. And 5-star Dagenham and Redbridge do the business. The Cat on form. I think that's probably... I don't think he scored many goals. Yeah, he's equalled last season's goal tally in the Premier League already. He scored 2 overall with 3 assists, 2 of them in the Premier League. He's already scored that. So fair play. The Cat, if we can get some more goals out yet, that'll be even better string to your bow. So that'll do us there for this episode. I just wanted to come in and show you the new all-seater 36,698 seater stadium for the Daggers, and show you the first game at the John Still Arena, and it was a fantastic 5-1 victory from Dagenham and Redbridge. on and off the park, we are absolutely flying. £102 million in the bank. Our stadium is really up there now. We've got a good training facility, and our squad is jam-packed with very, very good top talent. So, yeah, like I say, we'll leave that there. Finally in a new stadium, and we've got a lot of big games coming up. So, as always, what we'll do, we'll probably just run this until January, and then we'll come back late in the window. As you can see, we've got a hell of a month in December. Bayern Munich, Spurs, Man City, Everton, Chelsea, Manchester United. So, yeah, we'll maybe come back for the final Champions League game against Slavia and give an update on any transfers and ongoings of where we are in the league. Can we make it back-to-back titles? Well, I'm quite confident with the squad that we've got, but it's going to be difficult. There's a lot of good teams here. So we'll just need to see how we get on. But like I say, we will be back in January, towards the end of January, updating transfers and progress of Champions League, Premier League. And our next fixture is the Carabao Cup. Main aim for this season, try and do a little bit better this season than the last time when we won the title, because we finished, I think, was it 8th or 7th after we won the title. But we won the Champions League that season, so we can't complain too much. But I would like to do a better defence of my title, at least getting back in the top 4. And we've won just about everything else domestically. An FA Cup. An FA Cup would be absolutely fantastic if we could do that. So I'm going to try and put all my effort this season into winning an FA Cup. No rotation. We're just going to go full in. We'll probably rotate in other competitions because we want the full suite. We want the FA Cup to come home to the John Still Arena. That's what we want. So, thanks as always for joining. Really enjoyed this series so far. We've been at the club for 10 seasons now, and we have taken us from the bottom all the way to the very top of the football pyramid and top of Europe. And potentially next season, I think, might be the FIFA Club World Cup, which we have been invited to for winning the Champions League not last season, this season before. So, Dagenham Redbridge on the world stage. Anyway, as always, thanks for joining, and we'll see you in the next episode.